talking English. 10 minutes every day. That's the way.
Hey there, friends! Thanks so much for joining us today for Let's Talk in English. My name's Pauline.
And my name is Andrea. And today we have a series lesson for all of you.
That's right. Anita Case takes care of business. Oh, Andrea, I'm so excited for you.
You are? Why?
Because you're here for this month's Anita Case story. These are really exciting.
Oh, yes, they really are. You know, I have watched some of these before. Anita is a detective, right?
Well, no, she wants to be a detective, but she isn't one yet.
Oh, but didn't she solve a bank robbery?
Yes, she found something strange in an old case file, so she talked to Detective Mike about it.
Oh, yes, and together they found the real robber.
Right, so maybe Anita will get to be a real detective now.
She did solve a case.
True, but it's not easy to become a detective. Usually you need to do lots of tests and classes to become a detective.
That's true. Well, before we find out more about Anita, we need to learn our key words. So let's go see Sonia now.
Hello, Anita 认为她破解了冰块奇案。她说 I solved it. 动词 solve 就是破解。她向 Mike 说明了这件案子。She explained the case to Mike. 动词 explain 就是说明、解释。Anita 说，1年前2个事业成功的生意人会面。1 year ago, 2 successful businessmen met. 形容词 successful 就是成功的。他们在 Don 的桌子上签署了所有的文件。They signed all the papers on Don's desk. 动词 sign 就是签署、签字。警方也不知道到底是谁想杀 Henry. And neither did the police. 副词 neither 就是两者皆非，两者都不。
Anita walked into the office of Detective Mike. He was talking on the phone. Anita dropped the file on Mike's desk. Then he hung up the phone.
What's this? Another old case file?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you about it. It's the death of Henry Wallace. I solved it, I think.
Okay, Anita. Tell me about it.
She explained the case to Mike.
So I don't think Anita is a detective yet.
No, she's back to her old job of organizing files. But she isn't just organizing them. She is reading them too.
Wow, she is reading all of them. Now, that's a lot of extra work.
Right? She may not be a detective yet, but she is working really hard.
I think that's a great tip for people who really want a job. Work hard at it.
Yeah, if you want to get a better job, you may need to work extra hard.
And that's what Anita Case is doing.
Right. And while she was working hard, she found another interesting case.
But this case isn't about a bank robbery, is it?
No, it's about the death of a man named Henry Wallace.
Wow, that's serious. Well, how did he die? Did someone kill him?
I don't know, but there must be something strange about his death because the detectives looked into it.
And Anita thinks she solved it.
Really? She already solved another case?
Well, she thinks so. She tells Detective Mike, I solved it.
Wow, I solved it. That's great. And that's also today's calendar phrase.
I solved it.
I solved it. 我解开了。
My drink disappeared. It's a mystery.
Aha! I solved it.
My sandwich is missing. It's a mystery.
Aha! I solved it.
Where did my apple go? It's a mystery.
Aha! I solved it.
Well, tell me. What happened to my lunch?
I ate it. Mystery solved.
Mystery solved.
I solved it.
I solved it. 我解开了。
Do you really think Anita solved another case already?
I don't know. Maybe she is really smart.
Well, that's true. And thankfully, Detective Mike is willing to listen to what she thinks. Now let's listen to her explain it now.
1 year ago, 2 successful businessmen met. Their names were Don Stevens and Henry Wallace. They wanted to join their businesses together to make one. That way, they could both make more money. They met in Don's office. They signed all the papers on Don's desk. Then they celebrated with their favorite drink. As they were enjoying their drinks, they talked. About 20 minutes later, Henry was dead.
Oh, wow, what a story!
Right? It all started with 2 businessmen, Henry Wallace and Don Stevens. Each of the men owned a business.
Oh, okay. So these men probably had lots of money, and I guess they wanted even more, right?
Yeah, so they thought of a plan. What if they could bring their 2 businesses together to make one big business?
If they could do that, maybe they could make even more money.
Friends, of course, money isn't the most important thing in the world, but it is helpful to have some, and businessmen have to think about that.
Yeah, and we all have to make some money so we can pay for things like food and clothes.
Right. And when you work to get money, that's called making money. Sonia, can you tell us some more about that?
Don 和 Harry 想要把彼此的企业合并起来，这样他们就可以赚更多的钱。That way, they could both make more money. 我们来看一下赚钱的说法。动词 make 常见的意思呢有制造或是做，但是 make money 并不是制造钱币，而是赚钱的意思。比如说 The kids made some money selling their homemade cookies. 孩子们卖手工饼干赚了一些钱。或是 I don't know how to make money, but I know how to save it. 我不知道怎么赚钱，但我知道怎么存钱。
Thanks, Sonia. So Don and Henry met together to plan their new business. They met in Don's office and they signed all of the papers on Don's desk.
And then the case file says they celebrated with their favorite drink.
They were probably really excited. They were starting something important, so they celebrated with a drink. What did they drink?
Good question. I'm not sure, but we do know that as they were enjoying those drinks, they talked. Manya, can you help us use this sentence?
Hi everyone! I hope you're having a good Wednesday. Are you ready for a new Use It? You can use today's Use It if you want to talk about people doing 2 things at the exact same time. As they were walking down the street, they talked about the problem. Or, as they were eating dinner, they listened to music. Now it's your turn. See if you can make your own sentence. Go ahead and use it.
Thanks, Manya. Andrea, as Manya was teaching us, I was thinking about this case. It's really a strange one.
Oh, I agree. It is strange.
Yeah, the two men were having a good time celebrating and having drinks. But then, just 20 minutes later,
Henry was dead.
Yeah, that just doesn't seem right. I'm glad Anita Case is looking into this.
Yes, and hopefully Mike will agree. But before we can find out what he thinks, we need to take a quick break. But don't go away. We'll be right back.
Let's talk in English. 10 minutes every day. That's the way.
Welcome back, friends. Today we are watching Anita Case doing some detective work, even though she's not really a detective. Friends, would you like to be a detective someday?
Now, would I want to be a detective someday? I don't think so. It sounds like it would be pretty scary to be a detective.
Okay, well, how about being a teacher who teaches detective stories?
Oh, yes. Now that is a better job for me. In fact, let's get back to our story now.
I remember this case. Henry's drink had poison in it.
And so did Don's. So why did Don live and Henry die?
He was just lucky. No one wanted him dead.
But who wanted Henry dead?
I have no idea, and neither did the police. So they couldn't solve the case.
Well, I have an idea. Let me tell you about the two men.
Whoa. So Henry was poisoned?
Well, yes. Henry's drink had poison in it. That's why Henry died. He died from drinking the poison in his drink.
Oh, so then the case is solved.
Oh, wait, what? No, it isn't.
Why did Henry die? Because he was poisoned. Case solved.
Oh, wait, no. Andrea, there's still so many other questions, like who put the poison in Henry's drink? Who killed him and why? That's what we need to solve. Who wanted Henry dead?
Ooh, okay, good question. Who did want Henry dead?
Well, I don't know. But I do know that Sonia wants to talk to us about that word. Sonia?
Mike 认为 Don 没被毒死，可能是运气好，也可能是没有人要杀他。No one wanted him dead. 我们来分辨两个很相似的字 ，dead 和 die。Dead 是形容词，例如 The cockroach is dead. 这只蟑螂死了，或是 Oh no, my battery is dead. 哦，不好了，我的电池没电了。而 die 是动词，例如 The bug died in the bottle. 那只虫死在瓶子里，或是 The robber didn't die. Someone saw him a week after the robbery. 抢匪并没有死，有人在抢案后1周看到他。
Thanks, Sonia. I think Don did it.
Don? No, Andrea, Don's drink had poison in it too.
What? It did? Really? Then why didn't he die?
Well, Detective Mike thinks it was just good luck. But you're right, that does seem strange. I guess that's another mystery that needs to be solved.
Yeah, now this is a really tough case.
It is, but at least there is one person who thinks they know how to solve it.
Oh, really? Who?
Me. No, just kidding. Anita, remember? She said she can solve the case.
Oh, that's right. So what's the answer? Who put poison in Henry and Dawn's glasses and why?
I don't know. We're going to have to wait until tomorrow to find out. Sorry. Can you come back tomorrow?
Oh, absolutely.
Great. Then, friends, for now, we need to stop and review our key words.
Here are today's key words. Solve. Solve. Paul solved the problem for us.
Explain. Explain. Please explain your idea to her.
Successful. Successful. Our business trip was very successful.
Sign. Sign. Can you sign your name for me?
Neither. Neither. We didn't go, and neither did they. Well done! I hope you are successful as you practice and use these key words. For now, it's time to review today's lesson.
Anita walked into the office of Detective Mike. He was talking on the phone. Anita dropped a file on Mike's desk. Then he hung up the phone.
What's this? Another old case file?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you about it. It's the death of Henry Wallace. I solved it, I think.
Okay, Anita. Tell me about it.
She explained the case to Mike.
1 year ago, two successful businessmen met. Their names were Don Stevens and Henry Wallace. They wanted to join their businesses together to make one. That way, they could both make more money. They met in Don's office. They signed all the papers on Don's desk. Then they celebrated with their favorite drink. As they were enjoying their drinks, they talked. About 20 minutes later, Henry was dead.
I remember this case. Henry's drink had poison in it.
And so did Don's. So why did Don live and Henry die?
He was just lucky. No one wanted him dead.
But who wanted Henry dead?
I have no idea, and neither did the police. So they couldn't solve the case.
Well, I have an idea. Let me tell you about the two men.
Ginger, what's this? Is it another old case file?
Yes, nobody knows what happened to Henry.
Was he murdered? What happened?
It's a mystery, but I solved it. Well, I think I solved it.
Tell me more about the case.
Well, two businessmen each had their own company. They decided to join their businesses together.
To make more money?
Oh, yeah. So they met and signed all those papers.
And then?
Oh, and then they drank lemonade to celebrate.
Well, what happened next?
Cheers! Henry died.
Huh?
But the other businessman, Don, well, he didn't die.
I know. Henry's drink had poison in it.
Yeah, but so did Don's.
Then why didn't they both die?
Well, that's some mystery.
Hi friends, it's time for Wednesday's Winner, where we quiz people on the English from our lessons. And of course, we hope you play along with us at home. Let's see who's playing in the studio today.
Hey everyone, my name is Brian. It's good to be back.
Hi, I'm Sam. This is my first time on the show and I'm so excited to be here.
Well, welcome, Sam. I'm so glad both of you are on the show with us today. Today we are playing Finish the Sentence. Are you guys ready?
Ready!
Great. Remember, you have to finish the sentence with a key word from today's lesson, okay? Here's the first sentence. This math problem is too hard. I can't
Understand it.
Oh, not quite, Brian. I'm sorry, Sam. Brian, do you have an idea?
Can you repeat the sentence?
Sure. This math problem is too hard. I can't.
Do it.
Good try again, Sam, but not a key word. Brian?
Solve it.
Yes. The math problem is too hard. I can't solve it. Okay, here's another. He works hard to be
The best.
Ooh, Sam, that is a good sentence. He works hard to be the best. But remember, you have to use a key word. Brian?
Is it successful?
Yes, he works hard to be successful. All right, Sam, slow down. Remember, key words. You can do this. Last sentence. I don't understand. Please.
Please
explain?
Yes, that's it. Good job, Sam. You remembered a key word. And it's the right one. Explain. I don't understand. Please explain. Great job. Brian, you of course are today's Wednesday winner, but you guys both did a great job. Friends, thanks for playing at home along with us too. Wow, this is a really exciting case. Oh, I can't believe we have to wait until tomorrow to find out what happened.
Yes. All right, let's see what we can remember. So we have two businessmen, Don and Henry.
Right. Henry died right after he drank a drink that had poison in it.
But Don didn't die, and he drank the same drink.
Oh, that's right. So Don probably didn't do it because there was poison in his drink too. But if Don didn't do it, who did it? Oh, this is really hard. I'm glad Anita Case is trying to figure this out. I hope she has the answer for us tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. Come back and join us, friends, right here on Let's Talk in English. Goodbye.